2 years ago, Apple and OpenAI cut one of the biggest deals in tech. ChatGPT built right into the iPhone alongside Apple Intelligence. On Friday,
Apple is suing OpenAI over what it says was a coordinated effort to steal Apple's trade secrets.
And according to the Apple, this wasn't one rogue employee. The filing says it happened at every level, from technical staff all the way up to the OpenAI's chief hardware officer. So, what exactly happened? What is OpenAI saying? And how this lawsuit derailed the AI device OpenAI has been building with Johnny Ive and its massive IPO plans? Let's break it all down. On Friday, Apple filed suit against OpenAI in federal court in the Northern District of California. Two core claims: trade secret misappropriation and breach of contract. Now, we still don't know what OpenAI's AI device actually is, but Apple says it knows how it's being made, allegedly with Apple's own proprietary production techniques and processes. That's the heart of the case. There are 4 defendants: OpenAI itself, IO Products, the hardware company Johnny Ive co-founded, which OpenAI bought for roughly $6.5 billion, OpenAI's hardware chief Tang Tan, and former Apple engineer Chang Liu. And here's a key detail: Tan is not a random name. He spent 25 years at Apple, leading product design on the iPhone, Apple Watch, and iPod, and he now runs OpenAI's entire hardware operation. And let's get into the allegations. And let's be clear up front. These are Apple's claims. Nothing has been proven in the court yet. 1. The show and tell interviews. Apple alleges Tan directed job candidates who were still working at Apple to bring actual parts to their interviews: batteries, logic boards, chip packages. So according to the complaint, the interview room basically turned into an Apple prototype review session. Even one of the candidates was uneasy about it. He said he was surprised people have brought Apple parts to the interviews because he didn't know we could take those from the office. 2. The code names. Tan allegedly used Apple's internal project code names in interviews, asking candidates about the status of the confidential, unreleased Apple projects. Think about what that implies. According to Apple, the interviewer already knew exactly what to ask for. One example from the filing: in the hours before his OpenAI interview with Tan, a then Apple employee started screenshotting and downloading files about a highly confidential Apple project. Then, in the interview, Tan asked for more information about that exact project. Apple calls this an established pattern. 3. The exit playbook. The complaint says Tan circulated an internal Apple offboarding document, teaching new hirees how to slip past Apple's exit security checks. And Apple says it has receipts. A review of the returned work laptops showed OpenAI advising departing employees that they won't sign anything at the exit interview. And then, if Apple does ask them to sign something, to alert OpenAI ASAP. 4. The Chang Liu case. Liu spent 8 years at Apple as a senior systems electrical engineer. On January 22, 2026, he left for OpenAI. Except, according to Apple, he never fully left. The company tried to schedule his exit interview but couldn't reach him, and his Apple-issued laptop never came back. Then, about 2 weeks later, February 9th, Apple says Liu discovered he could still get into the company's network storage. And we know exactly how he reacted, because it's in the filing. He messaged Miss Peng, a colleague still at Apple at the time. LOL, I found out I can access the network storage. So funny. According to Apple, he then used that access to pull dozens of confidential files, technical specs, engineering presentations, data on unannounced products. He also accused of coaching other Apple employees on what to study before their OpenAI interviews. 5. And to me, the most striking one, the supplier angle. Apple claims OpenAI approached one of its trusted manufacturing partners and had them run a proprietary metal finishing process by misleading the partner into believing Apple had signed off. And here's the kicker. According to the filing, former Apple executives now at OpenAI, including Tan, knew exactly how confidential that arrangement was and had the partner perform the process for OpenAI's benefits anyway. The scale matters too. Apple says more than 400 of its former employees now work at OpenAI, and the company says it's raised these concerns in a letter to OpenAI back in February and never got a response. So, what does Apple want? 4 things: damages, a court order blocking OpenAI from using its trade secrets, the return of confidential materials, and preservation of evidence. OpenAI's response came within hours, and it was short. Spokesperson Drew Pusateri posted on X, "We have no interest in other companies' trade secrets," and adding that the company remains focused on building technology that empowers people. That's it. So, why does this lawsuit matter so much? Timing. Remember that $6.5 billion acquisition? This is what it was for. OpenAI is building its first consumer device, and officially, we know almost nothing about it. OpenAI executive team were targeting the first half of 2026, and the unveiling is now expected later this year. Now think about what Apple is asking for: a court order banning OpenAI from using these trade secrets. If Apple wins, that could hit the device launch directly. In the filing's framing, OpenAI's entire hardware business is built on a rotten foundation. Second risk, something called discovery. In a US lawsuit, both sides can force each other to hand over internal evidence, emails, chat logs, documents, and put executives under oath. It's invasive, it's expensive, and pieces of it end up in public filings. And remember, it cuts both ways. OpenAI gets to dig into Apple too. Third, maybe the biggest one, the IPO. OpenAI is gearing up for a historic public offering, and a growing pile of legal battles is exactly the kind of risk factor investors scrutinize. One of the most high-profile partnerships in tech turned into a federal lawsuit in just 2 years. 3 things to watch in coming weeks: OpenAI's formal legal response, whether Apple pushes for a preliminary injunction, whether OpenAI's device timeline slips because of this. What do you think? Is Apple protecting its work, or is this a giant trying to slow down a rival before it ships a single device? Let me know in the comments. One last thing. If you are wondering how OpenAI became the kind of company that ends up in the fights like this, that's exactly what my documentary traces. From idealistic research lab to boardroom coup, broken promises, and the company you see today. It's on your screen right now.